Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome to FYI Newsbyte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime.
We have a plan. European leaders have come up with a proposal that could give Ireland a financial dig-out. The breakthrough came in the early hours of this morning at a dramatic meeting in Brussels. An agreement was made to use the Eurozone's bailout fund to lend to struggling banks directly without adding to government debt. The Taoiseach says it can only be a good thing.
I'm glad to say that in respect of the latter, there has been a seismic shift in European policy achieved here, in that what was deemed to be unachievable has now become a reality, and that principle has been established and decided and agreed upon by the Council, by the heads of government.
A state of disaster in the US mountain state. President Barack Obama has issued a disaster declaration for Colorado, where wildfires have forced tens of thousands of people from their homes. The out-of-control flames have destroyed an estimated 346 homes this week. So far, one body has been found, and authorities are looking for another person who's been reported missing. Cleaning up after the washout. A massive operation is underway in Cork today following widespread flooding. It's thought the cost of the clean-up could run into millions. Homes and businesses were damaged when 50 millimetres of rain fell in over 6 hours on Wednesday night. Rivers in the county are still being closely monitored. Back to Earth, a Chinese spacecraft with 3 astronauts on board has returned to Earth after a 13-day mission. The crew, including China's first woman in space, parachuted to a safe landing in Inner Mongolia. The mission was a key step in China's ambitious space program and takes the country closer to its goal of building a space station by 2020. An end to the e-disaster. The controversial e-voting machines, which cost the state over €55 million, have been sold for just over €70,000 or €9 each. It's cost over €140,000 a year just to store the machines for the last 3 years. The Environment Minister says he's glad to be able to finally end this embarrassing saga.
We will have no storage costs at the end of 2012. We expect to have all those storage costs that have accumulated to the value of about €140,000 per annum over the last number of years. They will cease as well. So it's at the end of I suppose, a long saga of controversy, but also misspent taxpayers' money for a project that wasn't well thought out and an experiment that went badly wrong for the taxpayer.
And finally, check out these rocks. An exhibition of royal jewels has been unveiled at Buckingham Palace to mark Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee. Around 10,000 diamonds set in works owned by 6 monarchs over 3 centuries are on show.
FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all. FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts. Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5. At number 5, a guy with way too much time on his hands breaks a balancing record. At number 4, a perfect dismount fail.
I'm going to say it for you because that is what happened.
At number 3, another cover of Call Me Maybe. This time it's death metal. At number 2, pretending to be a waxwork win. And number 1 today, they're farming and they know it. Now thanks to this cover, so do we.
Gotta feed everybody. Gotta feed everybody.
I work out.
Side, I'm farming and I grow it.
This is how I roll. Without me, the world be out of control. The hours I work, there is no equal. Gotta feed the mouths of hungry people.
Gotta feed everybody. Gotta feed everybody.
Tune into FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, all of today's tech news, and Paul will be here with all of the sport. We'll see you back here at 6, right here on 3E.